If you're looking for something to store all of your 35mm slides in, you should consider checking out the slide file made by a company called Logan. It's a very nice all-metal box with a hinged lid, two metal clasps to keep it shut, and a little handle to carry it by. I'm Curtis Bisel from Scan Your Entire Life, and I bought 3 of these because I actually couldn't find what I thought I was looking for, which were these small little cardboard boxes that hold maybe 70 or so slides that my dad had been using for many, many years to keep his entire slide collection in. The Logan Slide File is about $29.95 US a piece. When I bought mine, they were $26.95, so they're not cheap. But almost anything slide related seems to carry a premium right now in the digital era. But from every slide container I found, this seemed to be the best. I was very happy to read that this slide file box has been made for about 40 years now. And for those who like buying US products, you'll be happy to know that they're all made here in the United States in the city of Bartlett, Illinois. These really are well crafted. They feel really sturdy, really well made. My dad still has one of these built by their other company named Smith Victor, and it's still in great shape. My dad had just moved, so his entire slide collection had just been unburied. Most of them were all stored in those plastic slide projector carousel trays, and then those were stored in a big stack of banker boxes. So this became a perfect project for my dad and I to get together and transfer all these slides. As you start putting slides in, you'll realize it's almost easier to hold the ones that you just put in with one hand while you're transferring new ones in with your other. If you don't, they'll tend to want to fall over. Logan included a perforated sheet of cardboard that had little dividers you could punch out. You also get a sheet of paper which is divided into 30 squares. The idea is to write down a description for each group of slides you have in each quadrant that's defined by all of your dividers. Once you have it all written out, you could easily tape it to the inside of the lid. For my dad and I, it seemed easier just to line up entire rows of slides. For those looking for airtight containers, know that these corners have small cracks. I really don't think it's a huge deal though. I think the main thing to be concerned about is not having light come in. And this does a pretty good job. And what's great about these cardboard boxes that they're shipped in is that for long-term storage, they're the perfect size to fit in standard-sized banker boxes that you can find at office stores, even the plastic variety. I read a bunch of reviews before I bought mine, and there were a couple things that stood out that concerned me. A couple people said they received manufactured defects in that the slide rails weren't perfectly even, so they could put slides in one end, but as they got to the other end, it became more narrow where they weren't parallel and they couldn't even get slides to go in. Another negative review I read said that even though Logan claims this slide file can hold 750 slides, they weren't even able to get 500 to fit. I'm happy to report that in the 3 slide file boxes that I bought, slides seemed to fit perfectly in my rows. I didn't seem to have any manufacturing defects. And as far as the amount of slides I could store, I think Logan's claim of 750 is probably right on. In fact, in this box, without any dividers, I think the count is 813 slides. Logan does make 3 other models of this slide file. So if you're not watching this video on my Scan Your Entire Life website, check out the link at scanyourentireLife.com/YT3 for YouTube video 3, or if you're watching this on YouTube, click on the link directly underneath the video. Either way, it will take you to my post that lists all of the models, how much they cost retail, their differences and what I think of them, and where you can buy all of these models. All of this will help you choose which slide file will be perfect for you and your collection. I'm actually really happy I never found those little white cardboard boxes. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you just started scanning your collection, or if you need help with any of your photos, check out my website at scanyourentireLife.com, and I'd encourage you to sign up for my newsletter. Take care. Cheers.